Give me all you got. Dude, yeah, that's crazy.
I watched Heat.
Yeah.
I fucking love Heat, dude. It's in my top 10 movies of all time. I just get an itch. I just get a fucking...
You gotta have it, dude.
Like, every so often, I'm like, I gotta watch it. I see a TikTok edit, and I gotta shoot a rocket out of my pants. I gotta watch it.
You see, we watch all these movies, and, like, it gets to a point where you're watching a movie, and you're like, they're not giving me all they got.
They're not.
Yeah.
That's what I thought when I saw The Monkey. I was like, they're not giving me all they got.
Yeah. We got guys out here.
This is probably 10% of what
going half-assed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. For me, the action is the juice.
Yeah.
But for them, it's not. And I just can't get down with that.
You put Heat on, and you go, are these guys something or what?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching The Monkey, and I'm like, I could be thinking about a woman's ass right now. And I could have my head all the way up it. But instead, I'm watching a dumbass fucking monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's some funny moments in Heat that no one ever talks about.
Oh, there's a lot of funny moments.
I talked to Carl about it the other day, but one scene that's really funny. It's a scene where Al Pacino just forgot his lines, but they just kept it in.
Yeah,
and it's when he comes home and Demi Moore's his wife, and she's like, "Yeah, I cooked dinner 4 hours ago, so it's on the table. It's cold now," and he was like, "I'm sorry, Justine, that I got 3 dead policemen on the side of I-95, and I'm sorry if the fucking chicken got overcooked."
I got 3 dead bodies on a sidewalk off Venice Boulevard, Justine. I'm sorry if the goddamn chicken got overcooked.
Just crashed out hard.
Has no idea what he's saying.
He
The chicken was not overcooked. It's just cold now. It was normally cooked chicken that's just been sitting there.
He just lost
and he
his
just
mind.
forgot his lines. And Michael was like, "I like the rawness. I want to keep it in. We'll do it live."
He was like, "This is just unfiltered. We got it."
This is what it's like being a cop. I mean, you don't always know what you're saying.
You're putting the pieces together at work. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on at home.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Maybe he just, he'd never worked with like an actor of the caliber of Al Pacino, and he saw that, Michael saw that and was like, "I don't want to correct him.
It's gotta be good."
Yeah, I don't want to tell him he's wrong, so.
You gotta do
Next scene.
You gotta do the other line too, the one
Oh
after
yeah,
that.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done. And then later in the movie, he comes home and this man named Ralph is fucking his wife, and and he walks into the living room and Ralph is sitting there watching his TV, and he goes on this tangent talking about how Ralph can fuck his wife all he wants, but you can't watch my goddamn television set.
I'm angry. Yeah. I'm very angry, Ralph. You know, you can ball my wife if she wants you to. You can lounge around here on her sofa in her ex-husband's dead tech, postmodernistic bullshit house if you want to. But you do not get to watch my fucking television set.
For God's sake.
And then they walk into another room, him and his wife, Demi Moore. And she's like, "You know, you can be mad at me all you want, but really you're the one that caused all this. You're the one, this is because of you." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I made Ralph fuck you. Because it makes me feel good."
In a way, you're a part of it.
Oh yeah, I made Ralph fuck you because it makes me feel good.
I think it's hilarious that Neil walks around with a ginormous suit on.
It is enormous.
This guy is a millionaire. He's pulled scores for 12 years now.
Yeah.
Can't afford a tailor.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Looks like Fat Albert walking
Well, you
around.
can't walk away from a tailor in 30 seconds or less. You can't
You
walk
cracked
away
the
from a
code.
good tailor. Yeah.
You've figured out Neil better than I have.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sitting there wondering why he looks 500 pounds.
Once you find a tailor, that tailor's for life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Also, Chris, Val Kilmer's character, he has a drug problem and he goes and stays at Neil's house to get away from his wife.
Yeah.
And Neil wakes up and he goes into the living room and sees Chris. And Chris is like, dude, when are you going to get some fucking furniture? And then it shows his apartment and he has no furniture in his house.
Completely
And he's
empty.
like, when I get around to it.
Chris is sitting on like the one chair that exists. In his
It's like a
house.
box.
Yeah. It's the most stark apartment.
This
I've ever
guy's
seen.
fucking so locked in
Yeah.
on taking scores.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need furniture.
It's what he does best, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He does what he does
doesn't
best.
furnish homes. He takes
No,
scores.
He takes scores.
Yeah. He doesn't wear nice
He doesn't
suits.
tailor his suits.
Yeah.
He doesn't need furniture. Who the fuck needs that?
Yeah.
Neil does what the fuck he wants to do. Also, really silly moment is when they're at the diner and after Waingro flubs, they
Yeah.
got to take him out back. Give him the old dirty.
Give him the old one.
And
The old dirty.
and he's about to kill Waingro. He punches him in the chest. He's on the ground. He's about to pop him, and then Michael he goes, hold it, and there's a cop like right next to them that does a U-turn, and then he looks back to kill Waingro, and he's just gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't think he might run if you stopped looking at him for 15 seconds? You didn't want to keep like a foot on his chest or something that
Yeah.
can like tell you like he's still here?
Well, it was his super speed, dude. That's where the top of his hair went. He moved so fast.
It burned off from running so fast.
Wayne Grove's such a goofball, dude. He's too slippery.
Yeah, that was like Neil's this ultimate badass in Heat, and then in that one moment, I'm like, dude, are you fucking stupid? This guy, you just pointed a gun at him. He knows you
Yeah.
want to kill him, and then you look away from him for 15 seconds and expect him not to run away.
He looks back. He's got his big suit on. He's like, oh. But no, there is a shot in Heat that's not funny, but I had like a new appreciation for it last time I watched it. But it's the thermal shot,
So good.
dude. It's so sick.
Dude, the way that scene's shot and edited is so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a close-up of Neil in the infrared, and then it does a close-up of Al Pacino's face in, like, the exact same frame. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like their faces are alternating, and it's them, like, staring at each other.
Yeah.
And that guy fucks up and, like, makes a noise, and Neil hears it, and then he, like, calls off what they were doing, and
he halts the high. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he just has that intuition, dude. It's so sick.
Yeah, just this small little noise, and he was like, "Yep, they're camped out right there.
Yeah.
Gotta."
No, Heat's
go.
incredible, dude.
And also, just like Waingro getting in Michael's truck, and he keeps trying to talk to him, and he's like, "Why don't you stop talking, Slick?" And Waingro gets so he takes his glasses off and just stares at him.
Yeah.
That's how mad he got.
You stop talking, Slick. Oh my god.
Oh, and there's a scene where Al Pacino goes to meet this informant, and this guy's like, "Man, I could get killed for saying this shit to you, man."
Okay.
And then he's like, "You can get killed walking your doggy."
I get killed for telling you this shit.
Kill walking your doggy.
And he goes and talks to his other informant, and he's like, man, you already know I'm good for it, man. Bruh, my man Richard's gonna hook up with you tonight, bruh. And Al Pacino goes, "I heard Richard? Richard? Is that? I heard Richard."
I heard Richard.
He gonna talk to you.
Richard? Richard?
Dude, he's acting like a lunatic the whole movie.
Yeah, dude.
And it's because his character had a coke addiction that was cut out of the movie, which you can kind of just watch the movie and be like, yeah, he's on coke.
Yeah.
You don't really need it to know. You kind of just tell by him being an insane person. the
Once
whole
you
time.
told me that, I was like, shit. Now that
Were
you-
they-
I was
did they
like, now
never
that
show
you
him
mention
doing
it,
coke?
I was like, they never do show him doing coke. I just knew he was on coke.
Yeah, everyone just knew that was the case.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't believe I have some buddies that think Heat is a 4-star movie, and I've got a knuckle sandwich for them waiting.
Yeah, dude.
It's waiting for them in the midst, and I just can't comprehend that. I just think it's like there's no scene I would cut out of the movie. I think it's all perfect. The highway shootout scene is one of the coolest, most like realistic action sequences you'll ever see.
Honestly, if you have it at a 4-star, I'm giving you the Wayne Gross stare right now. Right now as we speak.
Dude, the coffee shop scene is just I could watch Al Pacino and Robert De Niro drink coffee for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best examples of just the Avengers forming in terms of filmmaking.
Yeah.
Prime Michael Mann with prime Robert De Niro and prime Al Pacino.
Yeah.
That it doesn't get better than that. It's a perfect
everything.
scene. I could watch that happen fucking endlessly. The visuals, the nighttime LA landscape, it's so beautiful. And the music I love.
Yeah, dude.
And the scene when Robert De Niro's talking to his girl on the balcony of his house, and there's like lights in the background from the city, looks a little goofy because if you've ever operated a camera before, just know about focal lengths. You can't shoot a subject and then have the background be in focus. Mm-hmm. It's just going to be the subject in focus. The background's going to be blurry. So Michael Mann wanted a scene where you can see characters talking and city lights in the background. So he just filmed the city lights and then green screened it and had the characters talk in front of the green screen. And it doesn't look great. You can tell they're standing in front of a green screen. But I respect the effort.
Yeah.
And I think like Michael Mann too. I also think it's cool to have people talking while city lights are in the background.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Me and him just click.
Atmospheric as hell, dude.
Yeah. And also, I won't spoil the end of Heat if you haven't seen it, but it's a perfect ending. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't think when you see Heat. You see it's like a heist movie.
Yeah, it seems like it would be the most straightforward movie ever.
Yeah, but it's about two guys that are on the opposite sides of the law. They're oppositions from each other, but they have respect for each other because they're the best at what they do. And they're at odds, but they see themselves in each other. And I just think that that's really sweet and like
so cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
But Michael Mann's a god, and I love him. Except for the Keep.
No more Ferraris, dude.
Yeah, no more Ferraris, no more the Keep.
I actually don't like... I'm not as upset with the Keep as I am Ferrari.
Oh, I'm not either. Because I expect
the Keep
more from
is
him
like,
late in his career.
Yeah. Late in his career, but then also like the Keep seems like... It was at least like kind of interesting. He was interesting. Yeah. Ferrari's just like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. You got much more budget. You got better actors. You got one of the best actors working right now, and you did that.